Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I want to talk about why everybody should become an entrepreneur and should work to get out of that 9 to 5 grind. Why you guys should stop working for other people and work for yourself. So before I get into it, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. All right, so I want to tell a little bit of my story that I haven't told before and why everybody should become an entrepreneur. So I was in the army. I went in the army when I was 17. I graduated early. I was married at was I think I was 19, barely 19, and it was a big mistake. It was a bad decision on my part, and I was divorced by the time I was 21. It is what it is. And I had a child during my marriage. He was a planned child and all that. He wasn't the reason why we got married. This is actually what got me on this, thinking about this today. Today is his 21st birthday. So anyway, so I was divorced at before 21, and his family lived in Cape Cod. I'm from Southern California. I was a young kid. I didn't know anybody. I had no money saved up or anything like that. And, so I actually had to pack a bag of clothes when I was going through my divorce, packed a bag of clothes, um, you know, and had 150 bucks. I was working at Carl's Jr. at the time, working graveyard. So I made 100. I took $150 with me, took my last paycheck, and I flew to Cape Cod with nowhere to go. But I went there and I worked hard to find. Actually, had 2 jobs, and I had a third part-time job. I was working full-time at uh, Radio Shack, part-time at UPS, and then I had a side gig where I'd go clean hotel rooms. So while I was finding this employment, I didn't have a place to live. I stayed in the homeless shelter. If there was room, the rules up there were, if you weren't from this area, if the beds were taken, or you had to wait till a certain time for the beds to be taken. So there was a few nights I just kind of like had to sleep at the park or whatever it was. It wasn't very often, but I was only there for like 30 days. I found 2 jobs really quick because I wanted it bad, and I went and I just worked, and I was able to rent a room, and then, life happened, and it wasn't working out for me up there. And I ended up coming back to Southern California, where I have been ever since. I came back, I think, in 2000, um, about 2003. So I've been back in Southern California like 19 years. But over this time, obviously, I've lost a lot of time with my son, my oldest son. And I was here. I went and got my bachelor's degree since I've been home. I go visit him and I'll fly him out quite right or whenever I can. He's an adult now, so it's harder. He's actually visiting next week. But anyways, I miss a lot of time. And I was a manager at Lowe's for about 8 years. And when they downsized, I didn't really have really anything to go. My position was downsized and they demoted me. And that's actually when I went and found Amazon. And I started selling through Amazon FBA. And I have been ever since October of 2018 or 17. Maybe it was 17. Years kind of blend together. And I've been doing it full time since November of 2017. Yeah, it's got to be 2017. So, anyways, and what I have found over this past 4 years is, I have my 2 young children, and I was actually going through a divorce at that moment in time. I have custody of my kids that are now 9 and 12. And they have a generous visitation schedule with their mom and stuff. But whenever they're home and they're home with me. I get to take them to work with me, when I go out, accumulating products for my store, whether it be Walmart. They're here with me yesterday. Whenever I was placing a wholesale order, I had my 9-year-old here, and I was like, look at this, keep a chart, and look at this and that. And, I could teach them my numbers, and I have a lot I could teach them. Whenever you're working the regular 9 to 5 job, you're gone. You can't, talk to your kids unless you're lucky. You can't take your kids to work, and you're kind of, stuck, working for somebody else typically you're going to make less money unless you get into like upper management or you're an executive, like if you work corporate or something like that. There's a lot of sales job that pay really well, being a police officer, so really good jobs. But, when it comes to the average person, you really should try to become unemployed or not unemployed, excuse me, self-employed and to run your own business because it just frees up your time like so much. Like last year I made, I think about $60,000, and that's after all my expenses and all that stuff came out, that shrink, everything. After all business expenses, I profited about $60,000. And I was able to do that with seeing my kids every day, taking them to school. I can help them with their homework. If I want to go take them to a movie, I don't have to, you know, wait for my day off. I can do it whenever I want. 2 years ago, whenever I was single, I'm engaged now, but 2 years ago, whenever, I was barely starting to date my current fiance, me and my kids, we went on vacations. I think I took like 6 week vacations. I went to, took them to, well, I took her to Portland and I took her to Idaho, and that was like a week and a half vacation. I went to Louisville by myself, took my kids to Florida, took them to Denver, took them to Utah, so we were able to travel, we were able to go do things. Now I've just got more stuff going on at home, so I'm not really traveling, because my fiance's got more kids and stuff. But that's the main reason why you should want to become an entrepreneur is you can make your own hours and you just get time. Money, you can make money if you got a cell phone and you know how to do a little bit of marketing. You can make money on TikTok. People make money on Twitter, YouTube. You can have your own reselling business like I do. You get into affiliate marketing. There's all kinds of stuff you can do at home, and you can do it while your kids are at school or if you have young babies while they're taking a nap. You can make money at home on the computer or just using your regular cell phone, but pretty much everybody has a computer nowadays. I mean, you can video record yourself playing games on Twitch if you are a gamer. There's just so many options of things you can do. You don't really need to work at Walmart or anything like that because those jobs, I mean, just being honest, typically are designed to kind of make you poor or to keep you poor or keep you just having enough money where you get by, because, like I've talked about on this channel a lot, Walmart has been jacking up the prices here locally. I think pretty much the entire store has gone up from 10 to 50% every single item within the Walmart stores. So Walmart, yeah, they might kick you, raise. I think California minimum wage is $15 an hour now. Walmart's not going to just going to give these people, their employees, a raise for no reason, or without recouping that money somewhere else. And my kid's mom, she worked at Walmart, or she still works at Walmart, and she would buy her groceries at Walmart. It's convenient. So Walmart raising their prices is actually, essentially taking the money back from their employees that, are that just got the price increase. I mean, when the minimum wage goes up, the price of everything typically follows suit pretty quick. Rents go up, everything typically goes up. So the real way to get out of that is to become an entrepreneur, and you can make your own money, you can make your own things. You control your own destiny. You can make a lot of money. Like today, if I went out sourcing, because I do have funds for sourcing, I can go out sourcing, I can buy a product and I can ship it to Amazon in about a month, because it takes shipping, they receive it, they redistribute the product throughout their network. So if I was to buy the cell phone today, I could probably get money back on it if I purchase, make good purchase decisions, excuse me. But I can get a return on this phone in a month. I mean, I typically send out shipments that are 3, 4, 500 items. And I sell anywhere from 60 to 200 items a day, depending upon how hard I'm working and the seasonality of the things I sell and stuff like that. So I can make money if I choose to make money. I have a small YouTube channel here. I make about $2 to $5 a video. If I pump out, 20 videos a month, that's $40, $50 more than I had before. So there's things you can do to earn that money, so that way you can stay home. Like I have affiliate links I always put down below. I've made like $10 total on Amazon Associates. I mean, it's no big deal. But if you're good at marketing, you're good at growing your channel, or Twitter, whatever the case may be, you can really make a lot of money doing that. I get $10 a month from Be Cool. That's after PayPal fees, because they only pay affiliates through PayPal, so I have to pay PayPal to get the money. So I make like $10 a month from Be Cool. But it all adds up. So on a good month, I can make up to about $100 a month on my YouTube channel, and then I take that money and then I put it back into my Amazon business, and I can keep growing and growing. You can get into the stock market. I'm not really much of an expert on the stock market, but you can make money. And I'm starting to learn more about the stock market too, because I'm not getting any younger. But there's a lot of money that people that make money on crypto and NTFs, which I don't really understand NTFs yet, but I'm learning about that as well. But there's a lot of different things you can do to earn an income where you can stay home with your family, because you can earn money, you can always earn money, but you can't ever get that time back from your family. So that's why I recommend that you guys go out there, become entrepreneurs, grow your business, get out of the 9 to 5 grind, because you can never buy that time back from your kids, your families, your wife, whatever the case may be. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I really just felt like giving everybody an inspirational video. Hopefully, I inspire some people to go out there, become entrepreneurs, grow their Amazon business, or whatever they want to do, stocks, become a Twitch star, whatever the case may be. But go out there, live your dreams, and enjoy your families, because your time really is limited that you can spend with them. So make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.